probably light the candles after she gets some Ema. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to set it up. Nah, I know what you were gonna do. Usually what I have to do is clean them out. But, no, they're sitting nice and deep.
We have been emailing back and forth, but he was supposed to call me Tuesday night and he totally forgot, and now our schedules are misaligned, so it will be next week. Yeah. He was like, well, I have Thursday evening, or I have Saturday and Sunday during the day, and I'm like, well, I have Thursday during the day and Saturday and Sunday evening, so.
Can't win with a doctor's schedule, you know?
Not always, that's for sure, so. Is there something I can help you with that?
No, thank you, though. Sure. Yeah, no, it's just,
But anyway, did I tell you though what my boss said about it? No. So I reached out to my boss and I said, have you by any chance met this guy? My rabbi connected me with him. And he's like, oh yeah, we just offered him a job. And he said, if I had thought about the MOT connection, I would have introduced you the day he was here for your interview. And I was like, with the name of Justin Berkowitz, we did not think of the MOT connection. I was like,
pretty funny, actually.
yeah, kind of hard to miss that one.
That's what I'm asking you, who you met with, and he's like, no, I'm like, he does critical care. Like, I would have thought, somehow, but that's why I was kind of surprised, so I was like, oh, no, he's not, because he needs to, like, I don't know if he's accepted the position yet, or just figured, I think he's trying to.
I see what he's trying to do.
That was part of the trip.
Yeah, so they're trying to start a critical care fellowship for emergency medicine, and so it sounds like, the story I'm telling myself is that they're potentially recruiting him to be the fellowship.
It sounded like he was, yeah, it would be a position of importance, not, not just on the staff in terms of that he would be leadership in some way. It sounded like that to me.
That's kind of this.
Like that's the next step for him, it sounded like too, you know, like you wouldn't move there for just a job.
Right, even for just an entry level job.
Right, that, yeah, that's the intention.
Okay, well, yeah. How did he get in touch with you? He just reached out to the rabbis in town?
And, you know,
They're in New York right now or something? I kind of looked him up. I told him.
yes, no, thank you for, trying to reach out to the guys. It would help them career-wise, I think. Yeah. I'm sure they talked about the hospital itself. Yeah. You may have questions about that. Yeah. I think also just lay of land, here. Like I said, they may end up somewhere else in the community at that time, but I hope, it seemed like this would be a wonderful place, which is why they reached out here, but yeah, I don't know what that is. No, but anyway, no hustle, I figured out and try to. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. You know what that means? She's number 10. She wins the lottery. Well, you're looking for a minute. There are 10 Jewish adults, so we can make sure we do all the service we want on that. Make phone calls. Make phone calls.
They usually don't come here.
Well, I hope so too. Like, she's Jews. My kids live in here, but they don't count. They're kids. They're coming back from, we just got back from spring break from time, a little bit of time, been here for a day, but yeah, they, we're just, you're coming to us. Yep. So, yeah, they're finishing dinner. Second course, like, you guys want more? Here it is. Better if they eat now, than they want to eat all the sweets later. Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's the idea anyway. Anybody want to light candles? Oh, Joel, oh, yeah, he gets it. He is the designated driver. Whoop, you what? Uh-oh. Good? Huh?
No, I hadn't looked at it.
Oh, okay.
I think it was all right. It was pretty good. So we'll see what happens when we look at it.
Well, I'm sure you do. All right, well, we rise as we welcome in Shabbat. A little candlelight. Whoop, I'm just gonna light it because it's on. If I let it go, it might not let it light. There we go. Go for it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kisanu mishosho v'tzibanu le'adikner shel Shabbat.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
So Shabbat shalom. We had a rocking time with Sue last week. Were you here? So we'll do what we can tonight. Whenever it is raining and yucky, this is pretty much what we get, right? So thank you all for being here, because it's been a lot of Fridays of rainy and yucky, unfortunately. And that's always disappointing, but maybe the summertime will bring us better luck. Of course, people will be traveling just as they are today with spring break. A lot of people still out and about. But we will welcome in Shabbat, as we always try to do at this hour on a Friday night. We are going to begin with page 5, where you will find Shalom Aleichem, our hymn welcoming in those ministering angels who are heralding the arrival of the Sabbath. That's the folklore. And we'll join together the bottom of 5. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Boachem L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei
Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Nile Shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We turn over to page 11, as you'll find the formal beginning of Kabbalat Shabbat. We join together. Lechu neranina, lechu neranina, lechu neranina, l'Adonai. Lechu neranina, lechu neranina, lechu neranina, l'Adonai. Naria, naria, litzur yishenu, nekadma fana b'toda. Naria, naria, litzur yishenu, bismirot naria lo. Lechu neranina, lechu neranina, lechu neranina, l'Adonai. Lechu neranina, lechu neranina, lechu neranina, l'Adonai. Ki el gadol Adonai hu melech gadol kol Elohim asher biyado mecharei haaretz v'kol tarim. I'm on the bottom of page 12 by the arrow. Arba'im shana kut bedor v'amar am to'e levavhem v'hem lo yadu d'rachai asher nishbati v'yapim yevon el menuchati. We'll turn over to page 14. We join together by the arrow as we remind ourselves we should be celebrating Shabbat. As the heavens are glad, the earth rejoices, the sea is full in its roar, and we are celebrating as well. So page 14 by the arrow. Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz, Yihiram hayam, Yihiram hayam, Yihiram hayam, umelo, Yihiram hayam, Yihiram hayam, Yihiram hayam, umelo, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz, Yihiram hayam, Yihiram hayam, Yihiram hayam, umelo, Yihiram hayam, Yihiram hayam, Yihiram hayam, umelo. Ya'alos Shaddai, Sadai v'chol asher bo, az yiranenu kol antzei ya'ar lifnei Adonai, kiva lishpahot ha'aretz, yishpot tevel b'tzedek v'yamim emunato. You'll kindly turn over to page 19. We actually haven't read this one in a few weeks. You'll find the reading at the bottom of the page, a lovely reading coming from our brethren in Israel, from a special Tel Aviv prayer community that talks about Shabbat as an island of redemption, reminds us of the Abraham Joshua Heschel idea of a palace in time. Here's an island of redemption. That's the idea of what Shabbat can be for us. So let's join together the bottom of page 19 in the left side in the small print together. Blessed is your coming, Shabbat. Blessed is your coming. Bring with you rest and peace following a tumultuous week filled with so many demands. Bring the space in which, with others and alone, we can shape an infinity of dreams. Bring the hour of forgiveness in which to hear the pounding heart of another human being. Blessed is your coming, Shabbat. Blessed is your Creator. Blessed is your light. Amen. We turn over on page 20 as we join together by the arrow. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. We turn over to page 21. There you will find our 29th Psalm. We have the custom, if you'll kindly rise, if you are able to, as we join together, reminding ourselves to listen for these. O tabu l'Adonai, kevod shemo, ishtachavu l'Adonai behadrat kodesh, kol Adonai al hamayim, el hakavod hirim, Adonai al mayim rabim, kol Adonai b'koach, kol Adonai behadar, kol Adonai shover arazim, vayishaber Adonai et arzei halavanon, vayarkidem kemo egel Levanon v'Sirion kimoven re'emim, kol Adonai chotzef lavotesh, kol Adonai yachil midbar, yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, kol Adonai yecholel ayalot, vayechesof ye'arot, uvehechalo kulo omer kavod, Adonai lamalbu yashav, vayeshev Adonai melech leolam, Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. You are welcome to be seated. We turn over to page 23. There you'll find Lecha Dodi, our hymn welcoming in Shabbat as our bride or queen into our midst. As always, we will do the first two verses, the middle verse on 24, and then the last two verses on 25. And as you see at the note, that very last verse, we take on the custom, as most congregations do, following the line of the mystics who would go out into the fields and welcome in the Sabbath in nature. We turn towards the door, and we will rise and turn towards the door, welcoming in Shabbat into our midst. So, first two, middle, and last two, and then at that last one, we will rise. Page 23. Lecha dodi likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, Hishmi'anu el hamyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, l'shem u'tiferet v'litila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekavela. Likrat Shabbat lechuven elcha, Ki mekor haberacha mehirosh mikedem nisucha, Sof maaseh b'machshavat tchila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Middle of 24. Hitoreri, Kiva ore, kumi ori, uri, shirda beiri, Kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. 25. Yaminu semol tifrotzi, V'et Adonai ta'aritzi, Al yarish ben partzi, V'nismecha v'nagila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Last verse 25. B'hoi v'shalom ateret bala, Gam besimcha u'betzahala, Toch emunei am segula, B'oi chala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. You are welcome to be seated. Page 27, you will find the Psalm for Shabbat as we join together. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, Tov lehodot la'Adonai, Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Lehagid baboker chasdecha, Ve'emudancha balelot, Alei hasor balei navel, Alei higayon bechinor. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, Tov lehodot la'Adonai, Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Ki simachtani Adonai b'fa'alecha, b'ma'asei yadecha aranein, magadlu masecha Adonai, me'odam kumachshavotecha. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, Tov lehodot la'Adonai, Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. We conclude the psalm over on page 28 by the arrow. Tzadik hatamar yifrach, keheres balevanon yiskeh, shetulim bevet Adonai, bechatzrot Eloheinu, Yafrichu od yenuvun meseva teshenim verananim yihu lehagid ki yashar Adonai Tzuri velo avlatavo. 29. Adonai malaki lavesh Adonai ositazar aftikon tevel baltimod. Nachon kisacham yazme olamata nasuda nasuda. Edo techanemnu me'od lehaveitcha na'ava kodesh Adonai leorech yamim. Those reciting Kaddish Shatom, the mourner's Kaddish, you'll find it over on page 30, all reciting or wish to recite or wish to stand, as again we continue to acknowledge the attacks in Israel on October 7th. We've been doing that on this Kaddish during our week on Shabbat as a remembrance to those people who lost their lives. Page 30, you'll find Kaddish Yatom. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah v'yalma divrach chidute v'yamlich malchute v'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mevarach leolam elomei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shmei dekudisha v'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran v'yalma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. We may be seated. It's a serious portion, if you will, this Shabbat as we begin the Parsha of Vayikra, which is filled with 150 mitzvot connected to the sacrifices or thereabouts and the priests. We will talk a little bit more about that tomorrow. But tomorrow evening also starts a special holiday on our calendar, and I didn't want to lose the opportunity to acknowledge that as well, as we welcome in Purim. And there is a fast of Esther that is pushed from today, basically, until it was earlier, right, and yesterday in the week. And then we have our Purim celebration tomorrow night through Sunday night. We're going to celebrate here at 4 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. But Purim is, of course, our holiday of mirth and joy and fun and masquerade and just being plain silly. So we found our boxes of a box of costumes that we had brought from our move from San Antonio. We've been collecting since the kids were this big, and they were parading around trying to figure out what they wanted to use from the box of costumes for this Purim celebration. But this being the Shabbat Zachor, Shabbat of remembering, which is always the Shabbat prior to Purim, I thought instead of you might have heard this one before, I'm not sure, but I happened to find this story, and it takes place around the year 587 BCE, when the Babylonians conquered the kingdom of Judah. They had destroyed the temple. If you know your Jewish history, that had been built by King Solomon, and many of the Jews were taken to Babylonia as prisoners. And unlike many people, people who are conquered, the Jews we know clung to their Judaism. Ezekiel ministers to them and encourages them to keep their practice, among other prophets, by the way, Jeremiah being one of them as well. And this story comes from that period of time, and it is one that makes a smile, certainly. And again, it is, I'll give you the history after for the character that's talking about. He was a real person, and we think that he might be in some way connected to the time of the Jews in Persia when the Purim story takes place. So this is a little bit of history as well as some laughter. So among the many men and women taken prisoner by the Babylonians was a very funny young man named Zev ben Shmuel. Perhaps if this clever soul were alive today, he would have become a stand-up comic. But in those days, he was the court jester for a Babylonian king. On feast and holidays, he made the rulers laugh. He told jokes, and he was merry. Still, Zev ben Shmuel remained proud of his religion and his heritage. He believed in one God and would not bow before the king's idols or before any man. Now you get perhaps the connection to evil King Haman, who wanted people to bow down to him. Once the king's chief military commander, who hated Jews, insulted him in the hallway of the palace. "Swine," the soldier called out, and without missing a beat, the jester held out his hand. "Pleased to meet you, Mr. Swine. Zev ben Shmuel at your service." Well, this infuriated the commander, who reported the mischief to the king. Does this sound like the Purim story to you? It certainly does. He demanded the immediate execution of Zev ben Shmuel. Reluctantly, the king agreed. So this is about a person as opposed to the whole group of people of all of us, but this is at least Zev ben Shmuel. "But is that fair?" exclaimed Zev ben Shmuel. "After all those belly laughs I have given you, one bad joke and I'm doomed?" Well, the king was determined to put through his sentence. "But," he said, "for all the laughter you have brought to me and my court, I shall grant you one favor. I shall let you choose the manner of your death. Hanging, poisoning, being devoured by wild beasts, anything you wish, we will carry it out." So the jester contemplated his bitter fate. He thought, what manner of death do you think this clever jester chose? What manner of death would you choose? Well, he returned to the king and said very simply, "Old age." Cute. Very smart. Very clever. Well, Zev ben Shmuel, the story goes, lived to a ripe old age and never lost his sense of humor. So I guess his reply, according to the story, worked. Some say he was still alive in 538 BCE when King Cyrus of Persia conquered Babylonia and allowed the Jewish exiles to return to Judah, where they would eventually come and build the new temple in Jerusalem. So I share with you that story because it's Purim time and we've got to get ready, because it's Shabbat Zachor, and we have to remember, as the purpose of that is that there will always be people who don't like us for just who we are, and will make that known to us, and we have to figure out how to circumvent that, certainly, or get past it, and that's part of what the Purim story is all about. As much fun as we have, it's really about somebody who really wants to get rid of the Jewish people and our ability to fight that person in a way that makes sense for all of us. So keep Zev ben Shmuel in mind. Keep his clever response in mind. And next time somebody says something like that to you, you'll have in your back pocket what to say: old age. We should all die of old age. That should be the perfect place and perfect way to make it go. So in any case, you can give a smile. It is Adar. We are still in the second month, in the middle of the month almost. And tomorrow night we will welcome in Purim formally, and we will celebrate as a congregation on Sunday afternoon. And in the meantime, this Shabbat is, again, a time to remember these themes as we anticipate the merriment of Purim. We think about the seriousness. And by the way, tomorrow we'll read a special section about the person Amalek, the people Amalek, who attacked the weak and the downtrodden, the orphan, those who were traveling in the back of the pack as the Jews left Egypt and went through the Exodus. And as they were traveling, the people of Amalek attacked the weak, not the front, which was the strength, but the weak. And it is according to tradition that Haman was a relative, a descendant of the evil Amalek. So again, we have a connection. That's the maftir. That's the special portion we'll read tomorrow morning as a reminder of this Shabbat Zahor, this Shabbat of remembering the kind of people like Amalek, like Haman. Those are the people that, again, we must keep aware of and work to fight and maybe even perhaps circumvent comically, because sometimes that's the way we have to do it too. So keep that in mind as we turn to 39A. Here you will find the beginning of the evening service as we formally welcome in the new day. We rise, if you are able to, on 39A. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. You are welcome to be seated. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher biro ma'ariv u'madim ma'apatech shem. Umavir yom umehevi laila umavdil ben yom uvein laila Adonai tzvaot shemo el chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Hamari Varavim. Page 40, we join together. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amchavta Torah mitzvot chukim mishpatim Otanu limadeta Al ken Adonai Eloheinu V'shokmenu v'kumeinu Nasiach b'chukecha V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha U'v'mitzvotecha le'olam v'hed Ki heim chayenu v'yorech yameinu V'yorech yameinu Uvahem nehege yomam v'layla Yomam v'layla V'ahavatcha al tasir mimenu li'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev amo Yisrael. 41. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha B'chol lebavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha V'hayu hadvarim ha'ele Asher Anochi Mitzavecha Hayom Alevavecha Vishinantam Levanecha Vidibarta Bam Vishivtecha Beveitecha Uvlachtecha Vaderech Uvshochbecha Uvkumecha Ukshartan Leot Al Yadecha Vehayu Letotafot Bein Eitnecha Uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha. We read together in the English on 41. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all that is yours. These words that I command you this day shall be taken to heart. Teach them again and again to your children. Speak of them when you sit in your home, when you walk on your way, when you lie down, and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand and as a symbol above your eyes. Inscribe them upon the doorposts of your homes and on your gates. We turn on over to page 44. There you'll find Umalchuto Beratzon leading up to Mi Chamocha, the words our ancestors sang as they left Egypt and celebrated the Exodus, celebrated their freedom across the Red Sea. Page 44. Umalchuto beratzon kiblu aleihem Moshe uMiriam uvnei Yisrael echanu shira b'simcha rabba v'yamru chulam mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai mi kamocha Nedar b'kodesh Nohorati lo seifele Malchutecha ra'uvanecha Bokei hayam lifnei Moshe Ze'elianu v'yamru Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed V'ne'emar kifada Adonai et Yaakov Uge'alo miyad chazak mimenu Baruch ata Adonai Gal Yisrael. Page 45. We read together our Hashkivenu prayer in the English on the left side. Together, allow us, Adonai, our God, to sleep peacefully. Awaken us to life, O Sovereign. Spread over us your canopy of peace. Restore us with your good counsel and save us for the sake of your name. Shield us. Remove from us enemies, pestilence, sword, starvation, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. For you, God, watch over and deliver us. And you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace, now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people of Israel, and over Jerusalem. Amen. Ushmor tzeitenu vo'enu l'chayim l'shalom yatav yad olam ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'yakol amo Yisrael v'yahal Yerushalayim. Page 46, we rise as we join together in the singing of Vishamru, top of the page. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam V'heini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam oti le'olam oti le'olam V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. We remain standing for Chatzi Kaddish, middle of 46. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba, v'yalmad yivarach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, bagala u'v'zman kariv v'imheru amen. Yehi Rabba mevarach le'olam l'almei olmaya yitbarach, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudisha berichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran v'alma v'meru amen. You'll find the silent Amidah for this evening, pages 46 through 52. As always, feel free to add your own personal thoughts to the words on the page. When you're through, you're welcome to be seated. We continue over on page 54 with Hadish Shalem. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba v'yalma divrach inutev yamlich malchutev v'chayechonu v'nechonu chayedecho v'Yisrael ba'akalav yisman kari v'imeru Amen Yehi shmei Rabba mevorach le'olam olam ve'omaya yitbarach Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitbar b'shmamam yitnatzeh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudesha Richu le'elam min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechmata da'amiram v'yama v'imeru Amen titkabal tzalotonu v'uton dechol Yisrael kodam v'hon v'shemaya v'imeru Amen yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imeru Amen Ohoseh shalom bimromav Huyaseh shalom aleinu Ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru imru Amen Yaseh shalom Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael Yaseh shalom Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael Yaseh shalom Shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael Yaseh shalom Shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael Yaseh shalom Shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yal kol yoshvei tevel ve'imeru Amen. As always, we turn forward in our Siddur to page 173. 173, there you will find our prayer for healing, our Misha Berach prayer for those who are ill. We have a list here, and those of you who have any names to add, certainly after I finish the list, we'll go around the room. And if you have a name to add, please feel free to raise your hand or stand up and add it for this evening. And as we prepare to sing our special prayer from Debbie Friedman, we keep in our thoughts Daniel Eliezer Ben Tzvi, Shulamit bat Gittel, Yisraela bat Tzipora, Shulamit bat Binyaminu Malka, Devorah bat David, Chaya bat Abraham Vasara. We keep in our thoughts Dan Siegel, Danielle Rice, Gidel Glasser, Ari Sanders, Ariella Alfieri, Peyton Matthews, Bill Bucks, Samuel Shurden, Estelle Lurie, Lynn Alexander, Marjorie Morstein, Linda Cutler, Diane Hickey, Barbara Feingold, Harriet Siegel, Lori Kahan Simon, Bob Bugos, Nadine Hyman, Mike Kadetich, Ed Tansky, Irene Friedman, Joel Lowenstern, Gary Kramer, Arthur Stone, Natalie Kogan, Diana Saltzman, Victor Alfieri, Michael Abrams, Francis Haber, Michelle Stupak, Caitlin Weathers, Alex Schwartz, Danielle Santini, Becky Smith, Julia Bernanke, Irene Goodman, Teresa Timmons, Esther Rowe, Jeremy Silver, Suzanne Gott, Joan Klepp, Estelle Rice, Hannah Lipman, and Deborah Rubenstein. Are there any other names to add? And Donna Stedman, working on the knee. We keep all of them in our thoughts, as again, you'll find our Misha Berach on page 173 on the far left in the small print. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBeracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe Berach Imotenu Mekor haberacha la, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Refuah shlema to all in need. We turn back in our Siddur to page 56. There you will find Aleinu as we rise and as we join together. Ooh, Leon, you want to help? I need your help. Joshua, come quick. Joshua, come quick. Quickly, fast, fast, super fast. Okay, now come. Walk nicely. No, walk nicely. That was not nicely. Open. Yeah, I did say fast. Put the kippah on the head. Leon, you want to help? I know I was, but they get me. They know who I am. We face Yaron. You all are standing. I didn't want you standing long. Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol la'teit gedula liotzer breshit shelo asanu kigoyei haratzot v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama shelo samchel kenu kahem v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam v'anachnu korim ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו בגבהי מרומים הוא אלוהינו Einod, emet mokeinu efes ulato, kakatuv b'torato, v'yadat hayom v'hashevota elevavecha, ki Adonai hu ha'elohim b'shamayim mima'al, v'al haaretz, מתחת עינות על כן נקווה לך אדוני אלוהינו להיות בארץ זכה גאונים.
ככתוב בתורתך אדוני מורך העם ועד.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד ושמו You may be seated. Very good job. We got to train him. We got the next group coming up. We got to get him going. Over to page 58. There you'll find Kaddish Tome, or Mourner's Kaddish. And as we recite Mourner's Kaddish this evening, a very small list of yortzates, actually. We keep in our thoughts, there should be two on, Louis Gold and Myrtle Shimlock. And of course, we continue to remember Barbara Rabhan as we go through our year of Shiva for her. So we are a year of mourning for her. So we keep that in mind. Page 58, you'll find Kaddish Tome. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. V'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei. V'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam ulomei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei kudasha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran v'yalma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May be seated. Terry, I think you are my designated Bima buddy today. I was going to say my designated driver. Here's the Bima buddy, my designated Bima buddy. You want to go up or you want to use the... Oop, careful. Don't fall over now.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is different. Okay. Good Shabbos, everybody. Yeah. Good Shabbos, everybody. Tonight's Oneg is sponsored by Megan Chanel and Nelson Ahu. Yes, okay, so thank them if you see them. Let's see, there will be no Sunday school or Turning Points class this. Wear your costumes if you have them, or just do something to be goofy would be great. I think it's, yeah, funny hats are fine. Yeah. So please come. It's always fun. Megan Chanel is going to be teaching a little class on how to navigate the Shul Cloud, our new Shul Cloud, on Sunday, March 31st at 1 p.m. So if you're interested in coming to that to help get yourself more acclimated with it, please RSVP to the office so that Megan knows how many people to plan on. Let's see, CBI is offering a group rate for Driving Miss Daisy at the Greenville Theater on Sunday, April 14th at 3 p.m. And if you are interested in that, if you have questions, Erica Zaglin is the one to talk to about that, but you can go through Shul Cloud, which hopefully you will know how to navigate, you make your reservations that way. And, oh, something else too, I don't know, it's been a while since we've done a lot with it, but the Beth Israel Religious School is part of the public grocery stores partners. And if you haven't registered for that already, all you have to do is you register for it, and then whenever you go shopping at Publix, you just put your phone number in, and at that little box where you pay for your stuff, and they help us with some of our costs for the religious school. So it's a good thing, and it's easy. Has everybody gotten information about the Seder, first night Seder? Okay. Please make your reservations as soon as possible. First of all, it's a little less expensive for you if you do that, but it's also just helpful for us to know how many people we are actually going to have. There is a maximum capacity. Hopefully we'll reach that this year. I don't know. I'm guessing after last year, that's a good possibility. Yeah. So our max is a little higher this year, but we still need to know you're coming as soon as possible, please. If you are interested in helping with preparations ahead of time or whatever, if you have any questions, you're welcome to contact me. My phone number and my email address are in the announcements. They're pretty easy to find. Let's see. Sunday is beginning Hebrew at 11:15 with Fred Leffert, and he's also doing a Tuesday adult education class at 5:30 via Zoom. And let's see, we've got a couple things here. I know I'm reading all this stuff. Anniversaries, Amy and John Collin and Jimmy and John Moore. And I think, didn't we have birthdays? I don't see them listed here. No birthdays? Okay, all right. Okay, well then I guess my job is now done for the evening. Thank you very much. Shabbat shalom.
And if you'd like to see Terry again, come on Sunday, because word on the street is she is probably the exact opposite character that you might expect Terry to be. I'll give you that hint. There's going to be a fun little Dr. Seuss themed Megillah, so to speak. We'll do a little bit of the regular Megillah, no fear, but she's going to, word on the street is she's playing somebody Grinchy. We are going to do a little bim bom Shabbat Shalom and then head into the back for Kiddush and Motzi, as we always do. So if you'd like, hang around, and if you're new, please make sure that you introduce yourself to someone else that you may not know. So we will head in the back as we end with you want to teach the song, guys? This is one you have to teach, remember. 5 words, ready? First one? Second one? Second one? Bomb. Third one? Fourth one? Shalom. And here's a really last one. You ready? There you go. You ready? Got it? 5 words? Bim, bom. You can do this. Bim, bom. Shabbat, shalom, hey. Ready? Bim, bom, bim, 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 bom, bim, 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 bom, bim, bom, bim, bom, bim, bom, bim, 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 bom, bim, 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 bom. Shabbat, shalom, hey, Shabbat, shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 shalom. Shabbat, shalom, hey, Shabbat, shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 shalom. Shabbat, 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 shalom, Shabbat, 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 shalom, Shabbat, shalom, hey, Shabbat, shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 shalom. Shabbat, shalom, everyone. Thank you for coming out at a very wet, once again, a wet Friday night. We will be in the back in just a moment. It's got your name on it. If you remember, there's one there for you. So.
Yeah, there will be a bag with your name on it. They're in alphabetical order, please. Okay. All kinds of nice goodies in there.
What? Who? It's there. Stop. Don't worry about the treats.
brother who lives in Chattanooga. recovering. Really does this guy. That's good. Well, I really want to help you have some desserts.
I'll stay when it's just me. This is a lot for me.
Oh, what, don't eat food? I'll have cookies and coffee and stuff. Hang out. You're welcome. Does your family, you can come back too. Your family been in Anderson all your life or?
Oh, no, we're from New York. My mom moved back.
No, what part of New York? Oh, it's cold. I'm from Long Island myself.
Really?
Yeah. I worked up at the Zoo in the summer for 7 years. Yeah, I've been there.
We go down here. I think my mom used to love me like 10, but my mom moved back 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And I stayed.
Well, we love having y'all here and your friend. Oh, I was turning on the lights. Yeah, I'm just turning out the lights. Yes, hey, have a little rush, a little something for the road.